Hey everybody, we are live. This is the Cardinal Cowboy doing what we do at my favorite place in the whole entire world. We're at Paddy's next to the stadium.
Yeah, we are.
We got two of the most premier famous DJs in the history of the world. I'm saying this is not a lie. And I mean, if you're famous at the best place to go after a Cardinal game, and they're one of the best teams in the world, that makes you guys a couple of the best DJs in the world.
We try.
Is that true?
Appreciate that, yeah.
So, welcome everybody. We're streaming live here from Paddy's after the Cardinals game. Cardinals getting the season started here. We'll talk about where their record is a whole lot right now, but we are having fun with it. And like I said, you guys make it happen. Tell everybody a little bit about where you guys come from, why you're here, what you love doing. DJ Peezy, let's start with you.
All right, man. We've been with Paddy's for about 5 years. Man, it's like a family. It's more than just a job. We love the staff, the owners, everyone that we've worked with. It's one big family. Yeah, and you're right. It is. Yeah.
There you go.
You want to see that?
Keeping that mic on there.
Yeah. There you go. But yeah, it's a good time after the game, man. Like, man, we just have the best times of our lives.
We've had a lot of fun down here.
You know what I'm saying? What else can you say, Skins?
I mean,
yeah, DJ Skinny, tell me why you love this, man. You're the
So-
guy out in front of the crowd, getting everybody riled up. Tell me about it, man. What's it like?
I mean, so for me, it is definitely seeing the engagement of the crowd and the people who are here and getting to work with my best friend, my big brother, who I love more than anything. So it's just about setting that right atmosphere after a Cardinal game, win or lose, and just having fun is really what it's all about for us.
It's a mix of making money and having fun.
Yes.
Let's be honest.
Yes.
Okay, so making a little money while you get to, hang with some people, you get to create a little bit of excitement. But I mean, how much fun is it to have a Cardinals stadium with 35, 45, 50,000 people, and half of them come here after the game? Is that right?
It's amazing. It's a good, it's a broad spectrum of different music taste, and I love to be able to touch on all those different, genres when you have a big Cardinal crowd. Like, sometimes you get into the weekends, you get more stuck on a certain genre all night. But with the Cardinal games, it's kind of like, 22 to 92, and we're oh, what? You want me to drink my beer? Okay. I'm sponsored by Corona.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
So
but yeah.
we'll have to edit almost all of that out. We don't know. We don't know. But good job. No, it's okay. Go ahead. So, I mean, yeah, you get a great crowd, a lot of fun people. What's most exciting about having such a great audience when you've got an audience here that's just pumped up? And then talk about what it's like with after Cardinals come back from a big win. What's it like, man?
Well, the energy, man. DJs feed off of energy, and when you can have that coming back at you, it's fulfillment that you can't even really explain.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the epitome of happiness and joy when it comes to doing what you love to do, and then having that energy kicked right back at you. And they'll let you know too. If you don't play the right songs, they're gonna know. They're not gonna be nice to you. They'll leave the dance floor. So if we can keep them on the dance floor, we're happy.
Good job. DJ Skinny, what's it like, man? Come on.
I mean, for me, it's the adrenaline rush. It's the, getting the fans in, especially after like a big Cardinal win, after a big rival. It's just the greatest thing ever. So like home opener for us this year was absolutely amazing. We had a truck that Red Bull brought out, and Peezy's in the truck doing what he does, which is he's the music maestro. He makes the people move. I get up on a subwoofer and I just try to make people bounce and have fun, and just like, remember, we are at the greatest place outside the greatest stadium with one of the best teams that have ever been around.
Does that add to it? I mean, is that really where the excitement comes from? Because when you have such a storied franchise with so many cool fans, I know a couple of fun, cool fans. Some of us are crazy, right?
I mean, we do have the Cardinal Cowboy here.
But is it what do the fans bring to you besides just the fact that the Cardinals are such a big, wonderful franchise? The fans really help show why they love the team.
Like,
what's that like?
Like for me personally, it's the appreciation for what we do as entertainers that makes it awesome. When people come up and give you a 5 or give you a hug and say, man, you have no idea. I was having like the worst day possible, but then you guys just absolutely turned it around.
Right.
So it's that part too that also is huge for us.
DJ Peezy, is that something you agree with? Obviously?
Yeah, it's like I said before. It's like it's all about that energy. It's all about we give energy, they give it back. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we
Come
love.
on over here, DJ Peezy. I'm trying to get you to lean this way. You're good. That's all right. We're moving around a little bit. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's all about that energy. For DJs, we thrive off of the feedback of the crowd. We're constantly reading the crowd to see the movement and see the reaction. And when we can get that reaction, especially after a win, as long as we're playing the bangers, man, they're out there, and we get that crowd reaction that we love, and it's a back and forth all night. And it's kind of like you get on the same level. That's where you want to be as a DJ, on the same level as the crowd, where they are getting ready to request the song that you already have in queue, the next song. That's kind of what we're.
You can say
you're on the right path when you're on that.
You can read the crowd. Is that important?
That's what you got to. Yeah, it's absolutely important. Yeah.
DJ Skinny, tell me about that. What's it like reading the crowd? I mean, you have people that you got to understand what's going on. Get the vibe and run with it, right?
I mean, for me, when I'm out up front and I'm looking and things are like going great, Peezy and I really don't even have to speak. We can just look at each other and we have that chemistry, we have that bond that I kind of know exactly what he's thinking, which is awesome. And then, it's a lot of it, like I said, it's just that love we get from everybody who's in here is huge for us. But I mean, yeah, when you're in a zone and everything's clicking, it's just one of the most beautiful things you see.
Well, let's talk a little bit about your guys' website. I got you guys out there. This is it, man.
Hey!
Music House DJs. Tell me a little bit about what we're looking at here. I got your site up on the screen for everybody to see here.
So that video that's shown right now was from 2019. It was from the Blues playoff run. It was actually a Cards-Cubs game that got rained out. And the people just didn't leave, so they had the Blues game on, and Peezy and I just started throwing a party, really.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's where that came from. And it was an amazing, amazing night, especially to be a part of that Magical Blues run in 2019 to get us that first Stanley Cup.
For sure.
But you also do weddings, it looks like. You can do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, wedding company. We've had a wedding company. Yeah, sorry. Wedding company. That's kind of the first thing we started.
Yep.
What year was that we started that?
2017. Yes.
17.
Yep, 2016, 2017.
So yeah, we have the wedding company, we have a karaoke company, and then a DJ company that's other than weddings, so private events, bars, clubs, and we do staffing and payroll for a group of DJs. So yeah, it's kind of an all-in-one company here, involving the DJ company. So
yeah, so if anybody needs to have some DJ excitement, you guys are the guys that get music.
We are.
yes.
HouseDJs.com. I'm going to put up here for everybody the fun place that everybody loves that we know very well. If I can get there it is. Paddy O. So here's the Paddy O's website. Tell me why you guys love what they do here. I mean, does this share a fair representation of what you got going on? Or you can see some of the excitement you get with just Cardinal fans. You're right next to Busch Stadium, right?
I mean, what's there not to love about having, being next door to the greatest baseball team?
It's kind of like being next to Disneyland, but baseball version of it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a huge baseball fan and you're in St. Louis and you've never been to Paddy O's, you definitely need to come by here. Great drink specials, good food, and I mean, us guys, so that always helps. But yeah, this is like Disneyland for baseball fans.
I like that. I had not thought of that because literally, like when you have, they say Disneyland ends up being kind of a playland, obviously for kids, but a lot of times also for some adults who want to do the fun adventurous rides.
Right.
But if you're a baseball fan, you're Disneyland.
This is it.
It's Paddy O's right next to St. Louis Cardinal Stadium.
I mean, there's nothing better than on opening day when you're watching the Clydesdales come off South 7th and Creek, come into the stadium, and just seeing fans, everybody from kids to, adults to older adults who have been Cardinal fans for super long time, all getting out front and seeing those Clydesdales come in and hearing Peezy hit, Here Comes the King. it's chilling because that is St. Louis. That's what represents us.
Tell me a little bit about the excitement you see when it comes to that annual event that seems to happen every year. That's why I say annual event. Cardinals playoffs.
Oh wow.
How crazy does it get down here?
Oh, man.
that makes this? That makes
Oh,
it,
my
that-
goodness.
This is where the craziness. Skinny, you tell me this one.
So, I mean, we've been fortunate that we've been able to be a part of it, for a few different years. And while it's the same as far as the atmosphere is just electric, it's live, it's different because you're seeing different people, which is awesome. You're seeing repeat people come in. Like for us, we always like to try to get our families to come down, to come see us for a game and just experience that with us. But man, yeah, it's electric. It is electric.
DJ Peezy, I got to hear what you have to say about the playoffs. You've done this a few times.
It's like holiday part 2 because the opening day is Christmas, and this is like a whole nother holiday when you get into the playoffs. It's a whole nother energy because there's a lot more on the line at that point. You know what I mean, for the city and for everybody's well-being really into October. So
Oh yeah.
There's so much at stake.
Can you feel the tension though? Is it a matter of the excitement in the air? The people are. I mean, I feel it as a super fan, a Cardinal fan, somebody loves the Cardinals, born and raised on the Cardinals.
Yeah.
When you get to that level, you're like, we got to win this. It's
Yeah.
the next game. It's like
Yeah.
the end of the world. You think about the pressure
Oh,
people
my
put on
God.
themselves, the excitement. Tell
Yeah.
me, what's that like, you guys? Tell
I
me.
mean, I've had some moments where I've definitely been stomping around our DJ booth because I'm a huge Cardinal fan. I'm a Lou kid. My dad raised me. My dad and my grandpa's both raised me on Cardinal baseball. I mean, that's just what it is. But yeah, I've had some moments where I've had to do some stomping around the booth just out of frustration, out of a bad call, a bad move, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've definitely had those moments. And then you see everybody behind you, and they're all doing what you're doing. It's just you're kind of up front, and yeah, that part's kind of funny to watch.
Is there a little extra added pressure with you guys? I'm saying
I
the
feel
playoffs
that.
are going. You got to keep the vibe going. You got to keep
Yeah.
the energy going. Is that what's going on there? I
What's
mean,
weird is I don't know if I'm living vicariously through baseball players, but I feel like I'm on the mound, on the mound, or I'm at bat. Sometimes when what song am I going to play? Is it because you can't do all I do is win if we lost. So
No.
there's some things that go through your head, but as a Cardinal fan, we feel it. We feel the ups and the downs, and it's almost like we're on the team. You know what I'm
so
saying?
do you guys feel like
Right.
you have a little bit of control of the mood of the crowd?
I
Obviously,
mean,
isn't that kind of what's going on there?
Absolutely. So it's really okay. Just like anybody will tell you, winning is fun. Winning is the best. Losing hurts. So especially after like a tough loss, our role changes. Our role is to try to still keep you positive, and hopeful. Hey, we're gonna have another day. Let's go ahead and forget about what happened tonight. Let's focus on tomorrow.
Right.
Instead of, just being like, oh, well, we're gonna be, bummed too. We can't do that. We still have a job to do. And we still have people to entertain, regardless win, lose, or draw.
This is true.
Peezy, you feel the pressure?
I feel the pressure. It's a little more pressure, especially in October than it is, just in the middle of the season when I'm DJing. Yeah, absolutely. Because you want them to win, and you want to keep that crowd energy even if they don't. And so there is. What are you going to play? There's something in between because you don't want to be over the top and we celebration, but you don't want to do anything over the top because they're like, yeah, right. But it's got to still be upbeat, and you got to keep them happy, and that's what we're here to do.
Well, tell me then, as we finish up here, what is it about the job that you have, especially when it's in the off season? What does a DJ do in the off season? I guess you got other gigs, you got your weddings, you got the regular events.
Yeah.
But is it a different time? Is this like the season for the Cardinals a little bit? Things slow down a little bit. How's it go for you guys? What's the life of a DJ in the off season?
Off season, we try to keep busy. We just, we're still throwing the parties at different venues. We're still at patios on the Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays. So we stay pretty busy throughout the year, regardless of the Cardinal season.
Yep.
You too, DJ Skinny, is that?
I mean, that's definitely a part of it. I have another, full-time career outside of DJing. But, the great thing is I still talk to Peezy 1,000 times a day. We still are texting. We're always trying to come up with something new that we can do either for this year or for baseball season, the following season. So we're always trying to still keep our name out there, still keep, the Music House brand going, keep patios pumping, keep our other venues going too. So yeah, that's really it. But yeah, we definitely love when baseball's here because that crowd and that energy.
Well, guys, as I say, as we finish up, what do you guys predict? If you don't want to jinx the Cardinals, we know that I'm one of those guys, a little superstitious. I'm not going to predict what the Cardinals are going to do. But what do you think the outcome might be? What should we expect, and how much influence do you guys have over that? Huh? Tell me what's going to go on
I think
here.
we're really early in the season, obviously, but it's anybody's. I think it's anybody's game, but I'm definitely going for the Cardinals more than anybody else. I mean, look at me. What are we doing here?
Are you so St. Louis?
I'm so St. Louis, man.
I love it.
And it ends up being something that it's better for you guys when the Cardinals do well, too.
Absolutely.
Just like it is for me. Yeah. It's better for our city when that is the case, too, right?
Absolutely.
Well, guys, here you are, the best DJs in the world right here. I'm telling you, I get to listen to their music all the time. I'm so fortunate to be able to enjoy this incredible establishment and this whole atmosphere and everything goes wrong along with what we do here in St. Louis for the best baseball city in the world, baseball heaven, they call this.
Yes, it is.
Sir.
And you guys do a great job.
Thank
man.
you.
Thanks for letting me be part of it. Thanks for
Absolutely.
letting me be in your little world just for a minute after the games, before the games.
Absolutely.
We'll have to do a lot more of it.
Hey, make sure you catch the Cardinal Cowboy. You can't miss him around Bush. There you go. Patios. He's here before the game, after the game. Make sure you come up and say hi to the Cowboy. He's probably one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Thank you. I pay these guys $100 every time they say that.
Oh, yeah, by the way, my Venmo is... No, I'm kidding.
No, I appreciate it. You guys are great. We got to keep it going. Thanks, everybody. Stay tuned for more, everybody. This is your little castle show. Recording right here at Patios. Giddy up.